Beyond the reinforced steel door marked Mythical Wing, authorized personnel only, lies the most expensive and controversial section of the entire facility. $1.073 billion. 10 creatures that should exist only in legend. The transition is immediate. Modern concrete gives way to ancient stone. Carved runes line the walls. Crystal sconces cast an ethereal glow. The temperature drops. In the distance, something massive is breathing. The cavern opens into a vast underground chamber. 10 containment areas arranged in a perfect circle, each one glowing with a different colored energy field. Dragon, Phoenix, Griffin, Unicorn, Basilisk, Kraken, Cerberus, Pegasus, Chimera, Sphinx. The central platform displays the manifest, 10 specimens. $1.073 billion in genetic engineering. The most expensive? $150 million. Heat radiates from the first chamber entrance. Orange-red light pulses like a beating heart. The sound of scales on stone echoes through the archway. Inside, obsidian walls contain channels of flowing lava, and resting on a heated platform, the dragon hybrid, 35 feet of engineered nightmare. Crocodilian armor plating covers its massive frame. Bat-like wings fold against its torso. The head combines monitor lizard with prehistoric predator, curved horns, ridged skull, amber eyes with vertical slits. But the most remarkable feature isn't visible from the outside. Specialized glands beneath translucent throat scales, a bioluminescent chemical reaction, methane and phosphorus compounds stored in separate chambers. The dragon raises its head, opens its jaws, and releases 15 feet of actual fire. The evolutionary weapon system is fully functional. The throat glows orange from the internal chemical reaction. Heat shimmer distorts the air. This is the pinnacle of the collection. $150 million of genetic impossibility made real. 8 tons of reptilian power. 40-foot wingspan. Fire-breathing capability through controlled chemical ignition. The dragon settles back onto its platform as we move toward the next chamber. The temperature drops. The orange glow fades. Ahead, a different kind of light. Golden, warm, almost alive. The Phoenix chamber is illuminated by the creature itself, perched on the highest branch of a gilded titanium cage. The Phoenix hybrid glows like living flame. Its plumage shifts from metallic gold at the head through bright orange on the wings to deep crimson at the tail. Every single feather contains bioluminescent cells. The entire bird is producing its own light. $95 million for a creature that's virtually immortal. The Phoenix's genetic modification enables cellular regeneration 10 times faster than normal birds. Feathers fall and are replaced continuously. The chamber floor is scattered with glowing molted plumage. As it spreads its 18-foot wingspan, the bioluminescence intensifies. The chamber floods with golden red light. The Phoenix calls out, a melodic cry that echoes like multiple birds singing in harmony, the most beautiful specimen in the entire facility. The next chamber houses something entirely different. The Griffin hybrid surveys its domain from the highest rock ledge. Front half, magnificent golden eagle. Rear half, African lion. The transition between species is seamless. Eagle feathers gradually give way to tawny fur at mid-torso. 20-foot wingspan, 1,200 pounds, $88 million. The ultimate predator, combining aerial hunting with ground pursuit. When the griffin screeches, the sound mixes eagle shriek with lion roar. Its front talons dig into solid stone. Its lion hindquarters coil with explosive power. This is apex predation, engineered to mythological scale. Ahead, the atmosphere changes completely. White-blue light, the gentle sound of hooves on marble. The unicorn chamber resembles a Greek temple, pure white columns, spotless stone floors. And in the center, standing in a beam of soft light, perfection. The unicorn hybrid is based on Arabian horse genetics, pure white coat with subtle rainbow iridescence, silver mane flowing like silk. But the defining feature rises 3 feet from its forehead. A spiraled horn of compressed keratin, pearlescent white with rainbow sheen. The spiral follows the golden ratio, mathematical perfection in biological form. $72 million for the most elegant specimen in the facility. As the unicorn tosses its head, the horn catches light and creates prismatic refraction. The iridescent coat shifts from white to pale blue to pink. Beauty and grace embodied in genetic engineering, the next chamber is sealed behind multiple safety barriers. Warning signs flash. Extreme danger, neurotoxic hazard, green toxic glow seeps through the force fields. The basilisk hybrid is coiled on its heated platform. 25 feet of nightmare anatomy, enormous cobra body, dark green scales with black diamond markings. But the head is wrong. A cobra hood flared 3 feet wide, and rising from the top of the serpentine skull, a red rooster comb like a bloody crown. The eyes glow with greenish-yellow light. The specialized tapetum lucidum creates a hypnotic effect. The mythological death stare has a scientific basis. Vestigial chicken legs dangle beneath the hood. Non-functional remnants of bird genetics. When the basilisk opens its mouth, 4-inch fangs drip yellow venom. Neurotoxic compounds 50 times more potent than king cobra, sufficient to kill an elephant in 3 minutes. $85 million for the most dangerous specimen in the collection. We exit through the safety airlock. The green glow fades behind us. Ahead, blue-green illumination from deep water. The Kraken chamber is dominated by an enormous cylindrical tank, 50 feet deep, 60 feet in diameter, millions of gallons of seawater. And suspended in the center, tentacles. 8 main arms, each 30 feet long. 2 feeding tentacles extending 35 feet. The central mantle is 8 feet of pure muscle. The Kraken hybrid is the largest invertebrate predator ever created. But size isn't what makes it worth $110 million. Intelligence, 500 million neurons, more than any other invertebrate on Earth. Tool use, problem solving. Self-awareness, the enormous eye, 16 inches in diameter, tracks us with precision. The pupil is shaped like a horizontal W. Chromatophores activate across the entire body surface. Color shifts from blood red to pure black to ghostly white in seconds. Bioluminescent photophores pulse in complex rhythms. This is communication. This is language. As all 10 tentacles spread in star formation, the span reaches 70 feet. Each sucker is 6 inches in diameter with serrated chitinous rings. The second most expensive specimen in the collection, the most intelligent. Dark red glow pulses ahead, the sound of chains rattling, multiple dogs growling in different pitches simultaneously. The Cerberus chamber resembles the underworld itself, chained to the central platform. A massive mastiff with 3 fully functional heads, 9 feet long, 800 pounds, $92 million. Left head, Tibetan mastiff with thick black fur, center head, English mastiff with brindle coloring, right head, Neapolitan mastiff with gray-blue fur, 3 separate spinal columns merging into a single torso, 3 separate brains sharing one body. When all 3 heads bark simultaneously, left head bass, center medium, right high, the dissonant chorus reaches 120 decibels. The heads scan in completely different directions. 360-degree awareness without body movement. But the 3 minds don't always agree. The heads snap at each other, internal conflict visible. The most aggressive specimen requiring maximum physical restraint, pure white light ahead, the sound of powerful wings. The Pegasus chamber rises 60 feet to a vaulted ceiling. White marble columns support the arched roof. Standing in dramatic lighting, a magnificent white Andalusian horse with 28-foot wings, thousands of white flight feathers layered perfectly. Massive pectoral muscles comprising 30% of body weight. The wings are capable of generating 2,000 pounds of lift force. Actual sustained flight of a 1,400-pound horse body. $78 million for biological impossibility achieved. As the Pegasus rears up on powerful hind legs, wings spread for balance, it becomes a living sculpture. Equine power merged with avian grace, the ultimate symbol of nobility. But ahead, something wrong. Reddish-green toxic glow, the sounds of 3 different animals. Hissing, bleeding, growling. Warning, extreme biohazard, toxic atmosphere. Behind triple-layer force fields, the Chimera hybrid. The main body is a powerful African lion, tawny golden fur. Muscular frame, but from the middle of the lion's back, a full goat emerges, white fur, curved black horns. The goat head rises 3 feet above the lion's head, and the goat's mouth exhales yellowish-green toxic gas. Where the lion's tail should be, an 8-foot cobra. Green scales, hood spread, fangs dripping venom. 3 animals, 3 separate nervous systems. 1 dysfunctional body, the lion pads forward. The goat head sways and bleats. The serpent tail strikes independently, 3 minds attempting to control parts of a shared form. $105 million for the most complex multi-species hybrid ever created. The most disturbing specimen, the final chamber, glows with golden amber light. Warning, sentient specimen, psychological evaluation required. The Sphinx rests on an ancient Egyptian platform. The body is a large male African lion, dark mane, powerful frame, but the face is disturbingly human. Forward-facing eyes with white sclera and dark brown iris, a prominent brow ridge, a nose between lion and human structure, lips capable of human expressions. The facial structure uses gorilla and Australopithecus genetics merged with lion, a bridge between human and animal. The Sphinx turns its head slowly, makes direct eye contact. The awareness in those eyes is unmistakable. When it opens its mouth, the sound is between lion roar and human speech. The throat forms shapes, almost words. Intelligence testing shows pattern recognition, tool use, self-awareness in mirror tests, language comprehension of over 100 words, $98 million for near-human consciousness in animal form, the most ethically controversial specimen in the facility. As we back away, the Sphinx watches with human-like sadness, or longing. The moral weight of what's been created hangs in the air. Returning to the central platform, all 10 chambers glow in the distance. Dragons' orange-red heat, phoenixes' golden luminescence, griffins' bright white, unicorns' ethereal blue, basilisks' toxic green, kraken's aquatic depths, Cerberus's dark red omen, Pegasus's pure white majesty, Chimera's sickly yellow-green, Sphinx's contemplative gold, $1.073 billion, 10 creatures from myth made real through genetic engineering. The holographic display flashes ethical warnings. The Sphinx demonstrates near-human sentience, raising questions about consciousness and personhood. The Chimera's forced merger of 3 organisms may constitute torture. Modern science has achieved ancient mythology, but at what cost? The heavy steel door slides closed with a hydraulic hiss. The mythical creatures sealed behind stone and force fields. The most expensive wing, the most controversial. $1.073 billion worth of questions we're not ready to answer.